Yep, we will be continuing on to the pretty much the start of the history of Half-Life. Well, not only Half-Life, but Valve, which I will read right here. Let's see. It is, like I already said, it's the article on GamesRadar.com. Full Steam Ahead, made in October 2013. But yeah, it's called Full Steam Ahead, the history of Valve, and I'm only gonna read it maybe up until, like it reads here, when Steam was released. But let's see, the basic is just basically, let's see. It was written by Jeff Dunn on October 2013, but it's gonna read here, so quote, let's see, always on. Gamers dislike many things and many people, but if there's one company that they have almost universally come to revere, it's Valve. It's pretty easy to see why. It's the company behind Steam, the most popular gaming platform in the world and the bearer of irresistible game sales. It's the company behind Half-Life, Portal, Counter-Strike, Left 4 Dead, and it's the company run by Gabe Newell, who is somehow the most mocked and the most beloved figure in the gaming industry. At the time, maybe, I don't know, like, how about today? Maybe he still is, but, like, he's amongst one of the most, to say the least. But yeah, continue. So Valve is undoubtedly one of the most important and influential gaming companies around, but it's taken 17 long years to reach the point it's at today. Well, at 2013. So it's basically 23 years. Believe it or not, there was a time when people weren't so willing to create websites like this. Oh yeah, it's actually a hyperlink to it, and I think it's, yeah, it's Gaben.tv. That's just a... I'm not even going to explain that. I was just like... Yeah. But yeah, to find out why, because really, that site's great, we went back to the history books and took a look at Valve's roots. Here's what we found. It may seem weird given their somewhat antagonist nature today, but Valve as we know it today would not exist without Microsoft. There, a Harvard University dropout named Gabe Newell spent 13 years helping to produce the early versions of the Windows operating systems. Naturally, he learned a good deal about the software business working under Bill Gates and crew, and financially, he amassed more than $1 million as a result of Microsoft's desktop dominance. By the summer 1996, Newell was looking for a change. So by that August, he and his fellow co-worker, his last millionaire, Mike Harrington, took their fortunes and used them to start their own gaming company. They called it Valve LLC, and they moved their operations to Kirkland, Washington, about 5 miles west from Microsoft's headquarters in Redmond. Once they were situated, they got started on their first game, Half-Life. And it sure makes for a grand introduction, as the next title reads here. Just Half-Life makes for a grand introduction, but yeah, I'm just gonna let the text to explain it. 3 years before Newell and Harrington left Microsoft to make games, another Microsoft and later Valve employee named Michael Abrash did the same. He joined up with Doom developer id Software and later helped his former co-workers get a license to use its Quake engine. And I'm going to interrupt it here. This is pretty much like Quake's, how would I say? Yeah, without Quake, we wouldn't have like the Half-Life or even maybe the Steam we have today. Thanks to Michael Abrash actually joining Valve around the same time when Newell and Harrington just found the company, but yeah. He gave them the license of the Quake engine before it actually was even released in open source. But if Quake wasn't actually released, or Michael Abrash didn't join Valve and they wouldn't have gotten the license for the engine, they would have actually just paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for an Unreal Engine maybe basis, something like that. But like they still would make the like games like Half-Life, I guess. But I think we wouldn't have Steam without the Quake engine, with the simplicity of the engine itself. But they made the Gold Source engine, and it just reads here. I'm just gonna continue on. Let's see. With that toolset in tow, Newell, Harrison, and their team dug in to create a sci-fi themed first-person shooter of their own. Valve had big ideas for Half-Life, and it initially had some troubles finding a publisher for the game because of it. Washington-based Sierra Online were the one who ended up taking a chance on the young company and its new IP. When Half-Life And when Half-Life launched in November 1998, the move paid off in spades. Half-Life succeeded by almost every metric imaginable, breaking new ground for shooters the way it seamlessly melded its smart narrative with its smarter gameplay. Millions of copies were sold. Gordon Freeman and his trusty crowbar became iconic, and Valve was firmly on the map. Yeah, the thing is, I've considered like Half-Life the turning point from classic FPS to like proper story shooters, I guess, because Half-Life must be like amongst the very first influential ones. It is like probably the first influential one. But let's see now. Yeah, I think like it made the turning point from classic FPS to move from single player to multiplayer instead, and that's why Quake 3 and Unreal Tournament in the first place didn't have like proper single player campaigns. They were mainly multiplayer games. I think that is because of Half-Life. But where Half-Life started with its story, it wasn't like right on the first level with the gun in the hand and just like instant action and stuff. What Valve thought of doing with the game was to start up the game where the story actually starts. You're Gordon Freeman, an MIT graduate, just going to work on a normal day, at least a normal day so far. He's on a tram, and then when he's going to the anomalous materials labs and the test chamber, things just start going weird. And yeah, it actually, the game itself, you can experience the whole story in the game itself. That is impressive. And the way they did the story was just with a very small narrative. It wasn't like completely without a narrative, but like it was only in Gordon's eyes. And that was like some breaking ground for the story of FPS as well. Because you didn't even need a narrative for the story itself to be great, actually. But yeah, let's see. Half-Life has a life and a health. Next title here. For about the next 6 years, Valve lay dormant when it came to developing and launching completely new titles. Yeah, they indeed did. There were multiple reasons for that, but one of the biggest was merely that the company wanted to get as much life out of Half-Life as it could. For one, it had future Borderlands makers Gearbox Software develop 2 expansion packs for the game, 1999's Half-Life Opposing Force and 2001's Half-Life Blue Shift. Oh, what up, Cosmic? Yep, Half-Life will be right up our alley here. Let's see, I'm just still reading through the history of Valve here. But yeah, about the expansion packs, I will not do the expansion packs with the original release version. I will do them on Steam, sadly. But this will be, like Half-Life, this episode will be in the original release version of Half-Life. But Opposing Force and Blue Shift, I have played through the whole series, and Opposing Force is a fantastic expansion. Same goes with Blue Shift, but Opposing Force especially. Gearbox Software, I don't know if they made any games just before Opposing Force, but if that was their first title, that was basically their start of the company, yeah. They were starting with Valve's IP. But yeah, let's see. In 1998, it acquired TF Software Pty. Yeah, Valve acquired TF Software, which was the team behind the popular Team Fortress mod designed for Quake. A year later, it released Team Fortress Classic, which was effectively that same mod redone in Half-Life's skin. Valve's ulterior motive in buying TF was to develop a sequel to Team Fortress, so it got to work on that too. But like many Valve releases, that game wouldn't come to fruition right away. And the thing is, I will get to Team Fortress Classic pretty much right after the first Half-Life and the expansions. But there's some, I think even a trailer of the original Team Fortress 2. I don't even know. I think I've seen something like that, but it was supposed to be like more of a militaristic shooter than what we actually have now. But it got onto development for even 9 years after Team Fortress Classic was released. Oh, sorry, Half-Life was released, yeah, 1998. But yeah, and it has an eternity worth of mods, it sure does. But more significantly, the late 90s and early 2000s saw Valve encourage an enthusiastic modding community around Half-Life by releasing the game's software development kit for free. A veritable truckload of user-created mods soon spawned, and Valve helped foster more than a few of them into becoming more polished releases. Moves like this greatly helped bolster Valve's reputation amongst hardcore gamers, earning it a vocal and loyal fan base that's still crucial to its success today. Many Half-Life mods and follower games that started as Half-Life mods were churned out during this period, including Deathmatch Classic, which was obviously the Deathmatch conversion of Quake into Half-Life, and the Ricochet, Gunman Chronicles, and Day of Defeat. The most successful of the bunch, though, was a multiplayer mod dubbed Counter-Strike, or Half-Life Counter-Strike. Developed by Min Lee and Jess Cliff, the tactical shooter was released in beta form in June 1999, and gained a sizable audience right away. Valve took note, hired the two devs, and released Counter-Strike 1.0 in an official capacity a year later. The game promptly exploded into popularity, becoming the most popular multiplayer FPS not named Halo or Call of Duty for the next decade. Yeah. That is impressive. I mean, without even Half-Life, I guess even without Quake, we wouldn't even have Counter-Strike. Because, like, without Quake, Valve wouldn't get the IP from the engine by Michael Brash, and so they wouldn't even had made like Counter-Strike, or Min Lee and Jess Cliff hadn't made Counter-Strike on the engine, and yeah, such. I don't know. I guarantee on the Unreal Engine it would have been like harder. I think we would have a form of Counter-Strike if it was instead done on the Unreal Engine or something else. Most likely on the Unreal Engine, if not the Quake engine. But like, given Gold Source's software development kit already away, Valve just thought, yep, make your own creations. We'll most likely just see like which is the best, and we'll make a retail release of that. And that's what they did with Counter-Strike. But yeah, let's see. It would be updated numerous times in the following years. Indeed it would, including in many other versions of the games. I mean, Condition Zero was in 2004, which was also for the Xbox, and then at the same year, with one of Source Engine's tech demos, Counter-Strike Source released. But like, it took them like 8 more years to release another Counter-Strike game, but so far the like, even the versions of Counter-Strike have been like somewhat modded. I don't know, at least on the servers, of course, since I've played like a bunch of hours. But yeah, let's see. As it continued to support Half-Life and its hungry community, Valve made a few notable moves as a business. In 2000, Harrington departed from the company he co-founded, which left Newell as the lone head honcho. In 2003, it dropped the LLC from its title and became Valve Corporation. Around that same time, it moved its headquarters about 5 miles south to Bellevue, I guess, Washington. And while all of this was happening, Valve started work on 2 new endeavors that would take it beyond mere game development: Source and Steam. Yeah, Source pretty much is the updated version of the Cold Source engine with, like, of course, added physical capabilities and everything, but Steam was gonna be something else. Steam was first unveiled at GDC 2002. When it launched a year later, it was far from the all-encompassing behemoth that we know it as today. In fact, it was first posited as a simple digital distribution surface whose main purpose was to deliver patches and other updates to online games more easily. Yeah. And I think it also served like as kind of master servers to the Gold Source multiplayer games. So before Steam was like what it is today, a freaking online store for games, most of the games at least. It was only just a small thingy for the Gold Source multiplayer games people played back in the day. But yeah, before, said patches had a nasty habit of crashing games like Counter-Strike and rendering them unplayable for days at a time. When it was out and about, though, people quickly realized Valve's angle, and they weren't entirely pleased. Though most of us don't mind now, more than a few Valve loyalists weren't happy with Steam's online authentication, game launching, and DRM requirements to start, and they were doubly unhappy when Valve announced it in 2004 that all of its future games would require Steam to be played. You see, Steam was a bit of a buggy mess at the time, it actually reads here, frequently buckling under duress and causing games to crash along with it. Its offline mode was cumbersome for those who didn't want to be forced online all the time, and while it could host multiplayer games and deploy anti-cheating software, it wasn't nearly as featured as it is now. Valve's own games and mods were the only ones available for the platform at first, and to top it all off, its UI was ugly. So it had a rocky start. Yeah. I love how this continues, but let's see. But like all things that aren't food, Steam got better with age. The technical kinks that marred the platform in its early days got smoothed out, and soon it became the speedy and reliable version we know pretty much today. In 2005, Valve made its first set of distribution agreements with third-party publishers, allowing it to diversify Steam's games catalog beyond its own titles. The platform soon became profitable, and those profits could only increased as more and more publishers and PC gamers turned towards digital distribution. From 2007 to 2009, it continued to roll out a range of new features. Soon you could store game saves and profile data to the Steam cloud, fill out achievement lists, or chat with your Steam friends in Steam community networking groups. That evolved pretty quickly, but it's already been 10 years since that changed, even over than that. That we finally got like a proper Steam we actually have very close to today. In 2010, the client's UI got a sorely needed and much improved visual makeover. Mac and Linux clients were later released, and now you can shop for user-generated content in the Steam Workshop, buy non-gaming apps, check your profile from the Steam smartphone app, vouch for intriguing new titles on Steam Greenlight, and more. Yeah, so otherwise, it's been a long time coming for Steam to actually get to the point it was, what it is today. But like, it was only in 2003 to 2007, I guess, it was only like a digital distribution center for all source games mostly. But yeah, I will continue this article when I get to the source engine, I guess. But so far, we will move. Thank you, Caleb Bailey, for actually stopping that track right there. We will move on to the game itself, finally. And the thing is, it will be, like I already told, the original release version of Half-Life, and not the Steam version, although I do have the Steam open. Close that. We don't need that. And the best thing about this, display captures on, but the best thing about this is already the the intro screen and the menu. And I just... I hope it just plays right now. I think I already tested it, but it will be shown to you in a moment. There we go. Sierra. It seems there's a whole channel watching this. Thank you very much for the raid. Yes, how'd your stream go? But I barely saw almost the end of it, but yeah. I just love this intro, seriously. Ended up winning that match. Nice. That is impressive. Sadly, I think there's no like menu theme for Half-Life, but this is the original menu. Already when I looked into this, you cannot actually have a bigger resolution than just this for the menu itself. So that's why the Steam version was released in the first place for the menu itself. But I don't know if I will eventually switch to the Steam version with the same save that I'm gonna use here. But what is there to say about Half-Life? I already just like went into the basics, how it improved the whole FPS genre with its single player alone. I mean, of course, multiplayer also was a thing, and it was very popular too with Half-Life Deathmatch also. But it was like, as far as single player goes, it interested many people going from like multiplayer games to actual single player games, because like games like Quake, the first the first two Quakes actually, and the Dooms were known for its like still very great single player, but mostly, of course, the multiplayer. The multiplayer was something else that, well, Doom obviously just invented deathmatch. Quake invented competitive FPS and esports and stuff like that. But Half-Life wanted to actually just emphasize the single player aspect, and it did it so well that its story is also something else. Of course, Quake and Doom have their own stories, but they don't start right away from the beginning of the story. Half-Life, though, let's just say when the story begins, the whole game itself begins, and you're witnessing that story from the protagonist itself all the time. First-person view, no narratives, no other cutscenes or anything like that. Just Gordon Freeman's eyes. It's the end result of the match. I'll watch that later. Thank you. He was playing, what is it, Command & Conquer Renegade, yeah. But in any case, before I actually go into it, I'm going to put that chat bot visible. There we go. Discord, Jesus. There we go. It's closed. Close everything else here that I don't need. They're not, like, harming the game, of course not, but, there we go. I know it's an image. Alright, I'll take a look at it. Since I'm not still in the game. By the way, I didn't disable... I mean, why am I even saying it? I didn't even need disable the HL Scream sound effect. What the hell? Where are you? Scored 2,000, Jesus, 33 kills. It doesn't show the deaths, but this was actually a pretty good game. Holy shit. Like, 1 score away. Game time, let's see, 1 hour 50... What the hell? You were, like... What is this? 1 score away from just losing or getting tied. I don't know. That is immense. Alright, well, that's enough for that at least. Sometimes those cases get... Oh my god, 4 hours. Yeah. But in any case, we will go on and start the campaign. I might actually just talk on top of the, of course, the tram voice that's going on here. But to say the least... Here's where the game begins, and here's also where the whole story begins. So, this is Half-Life. When we get into it. There we go.
Good morning, and welcome to the Black Mesa Transit System. This automated train is provided for the security and convenience of the Black Mesa Research Facility personnel. The time is 8:47 a.m. Topside temperature is 93 degrees, with an estimated high of
oh no, they missed the train.
105. The Black Mesa compound is maintained at a pleasant 68 degrees at all times.
This is a memorable scene for like many FPS players at the time.
This train is inbound from level 3 dormitories to Sector C test labs and control facilities. If your intended destination is a high security area beyond Sector C, you will need to return to the central transit hub in Area 9 and board a high security train. If you have not yet submitted your identity to the retinal clearance system, you must report to Black Mesa.
You remember this, yeah. The classic Half-Life menu.
You will be permitted into the
I did this version just because of that, but otherwise it's just the same engine. But like not only because this is the beginning, also because like it just showed the most of Black Mesa already in this like one tram ride.
No smoking,
and it's very
or drinking are permitted within the Black
engaging
Mesa
that the
transit
story itself starts when the game just starts. And
please keep your limbs inside the train at all times.
I don't know. With this, they already were trying to show like what the gold source was capable of at first, at least when the graphics come to play.
In the event of an emergency, passengers are to remain seated and await further instruction.
What's going on there?
If it is necessary to exit the train, disabled personnel should be evacuated first. Please stay away from electrified rails and proceed to an emergency station until assistance arrives.
Assistance? How could there be assistance when I'm just so high up there? And the only assistance I can get is that helicopter. Oh well. A lot of these doors moving. I mean, many players already were like, holy shit, this is even better than Quake when they looked at those doors. But sadly, like, doors like this will only see throughout the tram ride, so... This is one of the last times you're actually going to see it. Subject, Gordon Freeman, male, age 27. Education, PhD, MIT, theoretical physics.
Facility. The
Position,
semifinals
research
for
associate.
will be announced in a separate secure
Assignment,
access
anomalous
transfer.
materials laboratory.
Remember, more lives than your own may
Clearance,
depend
level 3.
on your fitness. Do you have a friend?
Junior's
or relative
administrative
who would
sponsor,
make a valuable
classified.
addition to the Black Mesa team?
Nobody's actually his sponsor.
Immediate
Disaster
openings
response
are
priority,
available in
discretionary.
areas of materials handling and low clearance security.
That's all we get out of the main character, basically, and all we get out of the narrative at first. The game just, in between the whole tram ride, tells about the main character. And that's about it.
Please contact our civilian recruitment division. The Black Mesa Research Facility is an equal opportunity employer. A reminder to all Black Mesa personnel. Regular radiation and biohazard screenings are a requirement of continued employment in the Black Mesa Research Facility. Missing a scheduled urinalysis or radiation checkup is grounds for immediate termination. If you feel you have been exposed to radioactive or other hazardous materials in the course of your duties, contact your radiation safety officer immediately. Work safe. Work smart. Your future depends on it. Now arriving at Sector C test labs and control facilities.
Here we are. Sector C, and the music just stops right there. The thing is, I had problems just
Please stand back from the automated
running
door
the CD track
and wait for the security
tracks
officer to
in this
verify
version.
your identity. Before exiting the train, be sure to check your area for personal belongings. Thank you.
Did I leave
and
anything?
have a very safe and productive day.
Morning, Mr. Freeman. Looks like you're running late.
Indeed, I am running late. That's also what's told about us. That Gordon Freeman is actually late for work. But I like the fact that even if you are late from work, you're still free to like roam around this facility as a whole. I'm just gonna get right through it.
Yep.
Yep. What about you, Barney?
Catch me a bit later.
No.
Sorry, sir. I've got to stay at my post. Hey, catch me later. I'll buy you a beer.
There it is. Alright, I'll catch you later. Buy me a goddamn beer. Hope he actually does that. But the thing is, I have played through Half-Life. It's been a while, though. Like, I played it through in 2014. Yeah, when I just bought it. There we are. Black Mesa Research Facility.
Hey, Mr. Freeman. I had a bunch of messages for you, but we had a system crash about 20 minutes ago, and I'm still trying to find my files. Just one of those days, I guess. They were having some problems down in the test chamber, too, but I think that's all straightened out. They told me to make sure you headed down there as soon as you got into your hazard suit.
And indeed I will in just a moment, but there's like a lot to fiddle around. Even though the player knows that Gordon is actually late from work, you'll still try talking to the scientists.
You'll just have to wait until after the test.
I don't know. Why do we all have to wear these ridiculous
Please,
ties?
leave me alone until after the experiment.
How about that?
Get away from there, Freeman. I'm expecting an important message.
That was probably the first thing I fiddled with until I saw this button right here.
My
Just
God,
the
what are
alarm.
you doing?
Come on, Gordon. You trying to get me into trouble?
I never know where the scientist is just going to, or like gonna go, like from his post, because he always walks here. The thing is, I always imagine like there's
I
a
am
button
rather
right there.
looking forward to this analysis, aren't you?
No. Looking forward to getting to my HEV suit, but in just a moment. Oh.
I can't be bothered right now.
Yeah, of course, you're just staring at a wall and almost talking to your
Now,
friend.
where did I leave that shutdown procedure chart?
I don't know. Right.
Good morning, Gordon.
Good morning.
Big day today, Freeman.
Indeed it
The
is.
sample was just delivered to the test chamber.
I like only tested this like by going directly into my suit here, but and it runs fine on OBS, even the original release.
Hello there.
Just needed the what is it?
As I
Sorry,
expected.
Mr. Freeman, I got
Display
explicit orders
capture.
not to let you through without your hazard suit on.
Yeah, I know. You're actually like the first time I heard that from him is like when I tried to enter the door and he said that. He's just acting like a what is it? The British Royal Guards. It's like he's staring at a wall and just staying like that. Sorry, I've got explicit order to stand in my pose right here like this.
Sorry, I'm on duty,
Yeah,
Mr.
just like
Freeman.
this. Catch me later. I'll buy you a beer. I just realized the very fundamental flaw that makes Brutal Doom more challenging, at least with mouse look. Doom is in true. Yeah, it is in 2D, into 3D. So when you look up and down, of course, it's going to look weird and fuck your aim up. The thing is, greetings. The thing is, you can enable OpenGL, and I think it just makes it like completely fully 3D. And I don't know what source port you're using, but if you enable OpenGL, I think you have like full 90-degree angle vertically.
Hidden my glasses again.
Mouse look. Yeah. Let's see.
Excuse me, Gordon, but I'm rather busy now.
Ayo. GG Doom. Alright. I think you should be able to even look up and down
I wonder
completely
if I should
without
run
any
that test again.
nausea in OpenGL. But yeah, this is very... Like, you're gonna interact with the vending machines and everything. People were like so excited. Like, I actually drank that freaking thingy, and then there's this. Come on. There we go.
My God, what are you doing?
Is Black Mesa any good? It is fantastic. I recommend playing it. I don't know if I will play it in the series, but like I'm completely looking forward to the Zen episode. I will make a whole playthrough of it when Zen releases, but I didn't play it during
hello, Gordon Freeman. It's good to see you.
the closed beta.
Yes. Why do we all have to wear these ridiculous ties?
I don't know. You didn't know that was a thing? That the microwave you could actually just explode like that? He's always just trying these vending machines. I like that. For me, they work, but for him, they don't. He's just always trying to smash him. Look at that. Again. He's always saying something. No, this time he wasn't.
Weren't you supposed to be in the test chamber half an hour ago?
Indeed, I was supposed to be in the test chamber half an hour ago. I should say that I also wasn't nearly as investigative back then as I am now. Yeah, indeed. You can do stuff like even this. Just activate the hand dryer right here in the restrooms. The game was very interactive from the start already, so yeah, you can just do that. What about the sink?
Most of the simulation results are perfectly acceptable, you know.
To the test chamber. We'll get to that in a moment, but the thing is, what would I say? Here's the equipment we need since we're actually told to go into our HEV suit, and this will be our very trusty pal, apart from another pal.
Welcome to the HEV Mark IV protective system.
Klaxon
For
beats
use
everybody.
in hazardous environment conditions. High impact reactive
Get that in.
armor activated. Atmospheric contaminant fatigue activated. Vital signs.
I am dancing, goddammit, in my head already.
Medical systems engaged.
Go back, actually. Goddammit. I just interrupted the HEV sound, but that's fine. I like these guys, they're just talking.
It's good to see you.
Talking maths and physics and everything I don't understand. This is basically the second best song in the game. Backseating and loud. Well, I played this through already, like. But the thing is, very
Right
subtle
on through,
backseating.
sir.
But
Looks like you're in
if
the
it goes
barrel
very
today.
excessive, then I really no, thank you. I know my way, but it's been a while though. It's been a while. No spoilers still, even though I know the game, but still no spoilers. Black Mesa. Sadly, we cannot see the whole slider with what it says. Hydroelectric dam. Dam. Safety. I don't know if these were like Shadow. You played Half-Life Source, but these were like in a higher quality the Source engine, weren't they? I think I missed something, didn't I? Did I? I'll actually have to just check that in a moment. Oh, damn. Only jumped and I got stuck.
I hope those containment parameters are still nominal.
No, they're not. They were the same quality. I just no smoking area. I think I didn't miss anything. I mean, I just went into here, got my HEV, got the armor. I think I missed nothing. Software renderer has sharper textures, yeah, obviously. Software cannot even render any linear texturing, or bilinear rather. So yeah, I'm going in. And it's fun when the game's already very like, or you can be very interactive already like throughout the first scene of the game. Also with elevators, you can either use an elevator like just this. I don't know, I could even save the game right here. It may take you on a slower route. This is taking too slow. I'm late from work. I should have used the ladder instead. I don't know. Just like that. Or you could just use the ladder, just like the speedrunners used to. I don't know. I can't make the tricks like the speedrunners do, but basically you just air strafe to the very bottom of the ladder so you don't fall damage. Hello. They're just staring at each other.
Greetings!
Greetings!
Why do you all have to wear these ridiculous ties?
I don't know. I like the additional things they made on the environment. I mean, caution, laser, that is... Safety first. This worked with my Pentium 2 and still works with my i9. This still will obviously work on your CPU these days. I have to play this at least once a year. That is very much true. Control room. Thank you. We're basically onto a cutscene here, but yeah.
Ah, Gordon, there you are. We just sent the sample down to the test chamber.
We've boosted the anti-mass spectrometer to 105%. Bit of a gamble, but we need the extra resolution.
The administrator is very concerned that we get a conclusive analysis of today's sample. I gather they went to some lengths to get it.
They're waiting for you, Gordon. In the
test chamber. So, like, everybody remembers that line. I don't know. Yeah, waiting for you, Gordon. But that's it. That is the anti-mass spectrometer. Goddamn, what a word. We will do our sampling and testing with that thingy, obviously. But you can, like, it's very cool that you can already see the machine itself from here, from the command. Yeah. Super cool to look at back in the day.
It's about to go critical.
What the hell is going on with our equipment?
It wasn't meant to do this in the first place.
Wasn't meant to do this in the first place. The thing is, it's funny because like problems are already happening all over the facility. We already saw that Barney at the very beginning said that there's been shutdowns and everything, power downs all over the facility. Sure, yeah, nothing will happen. Yeah, nothing you need to worry about. But like, what the hell? There's nothing to worry about. Obviously, just go into the chamber. What can go wrong? Source port is missing many invisible wall. Noticed it last time I played it. Well, I don't know when was the last time you played it, but the last time I saw somebody play Half-Life Source was when Shadow played it. And it was, I wasn't there when it happened, but, yeah, I was about to say, it just, what he said. It was like a week ago. Yeah, it was also a week ago for Shadow, I guess. What, not too long ago. But his graphics got bugged. But here we are, at the very entrance of the test chamber.
I'm afraid we'll be deviating a bit from standard analysis procedures today, Gordon.
Yes, but with good reason. This is a rare opportunity for us. This is the purest sample we've seen yet.
And, potentially, the most unstable.
Now, if you follow standard insertion procedures, everything will be fine.
I don't know how you can say that, although I will admit that the possibility of a resonance cascade scenario is extremely unlikely.
Gordon doesn't need to hear all this. He's a highly trained professional. We've assured the administrator that nothing will go wrong.
Ah, Yes, you're right. Gordon, we have complete confidence in you.
Well, go ahead. Let's let him in now.
I can already tell even he is so worried about the whole consequences that can happen actually, or the side effects that may happen during this test. No, nothing will go wrong. And we've assured the administrator, so nothing will actually go wrong. Here we are.
Testing. Testing. Everything seems to be in order.
All right, Gordon. Your suit should keep you comfortable through all this. The specimen will be delivered to you in a few moments. If you would be so good as to climb up and start the rotors, we can bring the anti-mass spectrometer to 80% and hold it there until the carrier arrives.
Righto. Here we go. And we're following standard insertion procedures.
Very good. We'll take it from here.
Power to stage 1 emitters in 3, 2, 1. I'm seeing predictable phase arrays.
This was super cool to look at back in the day. The whole machine.
Stage 2 emitters activated.
Maybe not.
Now.
Gordon, we cannot predict how long the system can operate at this level, nor how long the reading will take. Please, work as quickly as you can.
Alright.
Overhead capacitors to 105%. It's probably not a problem. Probably, but I'm showing a small discrepancy. Well, no, it's well within acceptable bounds.
Yeah, probably not a
Sustaining
problem.
signals.
I've just been informed that the sample is ready, Gordon. It should be coming up to you any moment. Look to the delivery system for your specimen.
Yeah, and at this point, when like everything was just like showing up and the machine just got to work, then the players themselves were like, what's going to happen on my part? What is this going to do? And everything. Jesus. I don't want to.
Standard insertion for a non-standard specimen. Go ahead, Gordon. Slot the carrier into the analysis port.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Kicked it in.
Get away from the
Shut it down. Attempt to shut it down. It's not shutting down. It's not.
Good. Shut up, baby. Let me out. Oh. Indeed, I was just doing my job. Jesus Christ, let me out already, for God's sake. I want out. Nope. What the hell are these? The players immediately like, what the hell is happening here? That's what you call a resonance cascade. Hello, boardies. Such a memorable scene, to be honest. All machines destroyed. Debris falling from the skies. Or, sorry, bricks falling from the sky, apparently, only. Jesus. Like, I didn't even notice this at first. I immediately went out the door, but, like, everything, like, hanging from the ceiling and everything is just miraculous to look at on an engine like this. But that's what happened to it. Yes, they are. Someone. Oddly enough, we got through. Imagine if the thing had exploded and it actually just still didn't notice us like what we were doing. I like the scientist. I think he's actually just kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in Black Mesa. He actually says that. But here you can, as well as Black Mesa, of course, here you can just wait for the security guard to get revived if you're actually here long enough. They did, yeah, they didn't have a suit, so yeah, that's the result. Sorry, man. Sorry, man. He's only a pile of blood anymore, yeah. The other one is just, cannot even see his jibs. Ah, there we go. Sadly, you won't do anything with the guard, though. Retains.
Roger that. Let's run like hell.
Yeah, you won't do much anything with the guard since, we might walk you, right to the elevator, but this is as far as he'll go, pretty much. The disaster soundtrack as well just like makes it even more atmospheric. Kelly Bailey. Well, I'm gonna talk about it in just a moment.
Why, we tried to warn them.
I never thought I'd see a resonance cascade, let alone create one.
Gordon, you're alive. Thank God for that hazard suit. I'm afraid to move him and all our phones are out. Please, get to the surface as soon as you can and let someone know we're stranded down here. You'll need me to activate the retinal scanners. I'm sure the rest of the science team will gladly help you.
Yeah, I was about to say, that is, like Half-Life 2 made it canonical
Those people in the Lambda lab.
that this is Eli, but later on, Black Mesa made it canonical that this is actually Kleiner, although he doesn't even look like Kleiner, but in any case, Black Mesa,
Just look at
it isn't
that.
the same scientist that just went like, wait, it's about to go critical. That's not Kleiner. Kleiner was already here in Black Mesa, yeah, saying the administrator is very concerned about the conclusive analysis and everything, but later on he just like goes to Eli. Yeah, just very horrified about
Responsible for this
the accident.
mess.
But that's Eli right
Let's
there.
go.
Okay, sure. Yeah, he's just going away there. You can... This is funny, actually. Oh. Indeed, me too. I just love the... every single part of the sound design in this game. But, like, you can actually just kill Eli here if you just make him follow you to the test chamber here, I believe.
This is as far
Oh,
as
no,
I
never
go.
mind. Wait.
I certainly hope you know what you're doing.
Can he actually
I'm
enter
going to
it?
stay here
No.
and wait for my
I think in Half-Life Source he just comes here, because I saw you, Shadow, that, like you killed Eli with the lightning here, I don't know. This is amazing for sci-fi horror. It has taken inspiration from, like, previous sci-fi horror game, well, sci-fi horror games, like System Shock. Oh! Our first encounter with an enemy from the alien dimension. And it's a head crab, a very iconic enemy in this game. Oh yeah, now the lasers are actually just cut out from the pipes. In Black Mesa, it's even... Oh, Jesus. It's even cooler to look at the pipes here over the lasers, because they're transparent, actually showing the laser inside. Jesus! I love this. Just showcasing the whole disaster. Splat. You could steal someone's stuff in the locker room, indeed. I think you can, I will get to that. But yeah, about the enemy, yeah, the head crab might be the most iconic enemy, but then just a room after, you get your most iconic weapon in the whole series, the crowbar. I like this. In case of fire, do not use elevator. Oh, I don't even have to press the button to actually use it, but yeah, in any case. Or I could just smash the window. In any case, they will just add to many giblets and everything. Holy shit. Man, that is grotesque. Wait a minute. I don't know if there's anything under here. Oh, look at that.
30%.
Power shard here. Maintenance access. Hello.
Whoa, that was close. Gordon, man, my friends, what the hell are these things? Why are they wearing science team uniforms?
I don't know, man. The very eagle-eyed player already noticed that the head crabs actually just are basically like face huggers from
Okay,
Alien.
why not? I didn't want to die alone anyway.
And Barney's just so stupid, like, why are they wearing science team uniforms? So he didn't actually see the headcrab creature itself, I think. But from here, I think he will learn. Yeah? Hey, what are you shooting me for? Barney can be very stupid sometimes. If you're in the way of the enemy and Barney at the same time, you'll just be in the fire line. You always fire, no matter what. If there just is an enemy right here. But here we go. Oh shit. Even there, just piles of blood everywhere left from them. There's the friggin' microwave tube. Oh, I just broke the glass completely. Yeah, there we go. Barney, come on. But indeed, after the incident, you can actually take some pistol ammo, which I currently don't have, from Guthrie's locker. And that door actually just moves. What the hell? I didn't even realize that. You cannot like move the door yourself, but it just like has a small code to it. But in any case, I forgot to mention these are all Valve's employees. I can't like recall all of them by first name, but there's Ted Backman, Mark Laidlaw, the amazing writer of the story. Dario Casali also worked on, of course, the plutonium experiment. But later on, he like was a Valve employee, of course. But in the meantime, Casali did some Quake maps, even Doom maps, I guess. But he was mostly working on Half-Life and its amazing levels. Coomer, Birdwell, Jones, Teasley, Bailey, Johnson, Freeman. Kelly Bailey is composer and sound designer.
5% power, 15%.
What's actually missing is Newell, but there's more to Newell actually. Just that. I can use the medkit, of course. There we go. The ambient track is still going on, of course. It's called Vague Voices, I think, by Kelly Bailey, obviously. Here we are, back to almost to the start here. I just started playing, well, basically an hour ago, started the stream, but yeah, I've been playing this for almost 30 minutes already. I wonder, because I never actually tried the, like, to get in here. I don't know if you can get there, but previously when I, hello. Thank you, Barney. Yeah, it is. So you can turn the alarm off, but I don't know if you can get back here. Oh, you can. Hello? Never seen this actually. That looks very dangerous. Oh.
No!
Oh!
Stay back! Gordon!
I shouldn't be laughing, but the... Oh my god. There's a bull squid down there or something like that. Because I shouldn't be laughing, but the freaking scientist sounds are just something else. They like, I don't know who the voice actor of the scientists are, but he probably had the best time of his life just doing those sound effects, especially the screens and faces and everything. Previously when these guys were here just typing on their PCs. No, they're certainly dead. Oh, another head crab. Come on. Friggin' piece of shit. Oh, look at that. Yay! Oh no. Yep, of course you cannot enter the room yourself. The door's either locked or jammed, and you cannot break the windows. But here, this is the best part of the very beginning, I think. Another track plays, like a very horrific track plays. Like, what the hell is this? He's watching... What is he watching? What do you think? My playthrough of plutonium experiments. That's what he's watching. Just let him go off his misery. He's watching, well, maybe. More horrific would be my plutonium experiment playthrough, maybe. Thanks to freaking Dario Casali and his excessive archviles and chain gunners. But he's back here. And we get our pistol, which is the very hand arm, or the side arm, the Barney's use. This actually went through a different version in the HD remake. I think when the Steam version came out, or opposing force, I think when it came out. Oh, no hound I spawned. But the thing is, when they made the HD versions, they somehow just changed the basic weapons. The pistol changed from a Glock to a Beretta. The hell. Yeah. Oh, indeed, you're just showered in jibs. Couldn't agree more. Let's go.
Fine. You won't even know I'm here.
Yeah. I like when you say that. I sometimes might not even know that you're there, and then suddenly you go into a trip mine or something like that. Oh, hello, G-Man. He's the mysterious figure who will be wondering, like, what the hell he's up to. Why isn't he, like, reporting to the top side or something like that?
Step.
Kind of wondering where you went, but you actually just snuck behind me right away. I refuse to go another step. You don't do anything with this scientist.
All right.
Come on. Oh, you do actually. Yeah, you can actually enter here, but I don't know if you can go up there.
You're going to have to leave me here, Gordon.
Screw you. It was Black or Wet by Michael Jackson, or Baby by Justin Bieber. That is hilarious. I love jibs. I actually have to add the jibbing sound effect of Half-Life to the jib command on my stream. Hello. Hi.
You glad you obliged, fellow scientist.
Yeah. He was probably about to say, you are from the anomalous materials labs. Just interrupted his speech there. Hello. How he immediately gets up when he's hurt. What's your version of the music video? Thank you.
I suspected this would happen, but the administrator just would not listen.
Indeed, he wouldn't. But this is the very early, one of the very early secrets you can get in the game. I don't know if there will be more.
I never suspected such things could be.
Really? Thank you. But the thing is, yeah, when I played this through, I didn't get the end secrets, if there were any, but that's one of the early ones. In the game. There we go. The ladder can be very glitchy in this game. Hello.
Yes.
Yes. I thought I could open that from here.
I refuse to go another step.
Well, then don't go another step, for God's sake. I love this, by the way. Immediately when you enter here. I love to do that all the time, but like the thing is, when the players first encountered this, they heard the teleporting sound behind the door and like, what the hell? Something big is behind that. Immediately went panicking, like, what the fuck are you? You're a Vortigaunt. You had the chance to kill me in the first place, right when I teleported your realm. Oh. 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 I love this. Oh. Oh. Of course. Well, look, another head crab. But yeah, what also made Half-Life so great was its atmosphere. Combined with the story, of course, and everything. We were just constantly, there were basically no intermissions in between, like in Doom or Quake, or even Wolfenstein. You just didn't have like any kill secrets, anything like that. You just survived, for God's sake. You didn't even care about the kills or anything like that. You cared about the story more this time. Valve made such a good job doing that. So technically you were always in action, but it wasn't always action. I never killed these head crabs, I just like... Yeah, let him jump down there. I do this wrong way these days, sliding all the way down. You can't do that, actually. You can't do that. Chipperoonies. These 2 bullets killed them. Any more? Damn it. Think about the trick shot. Whoa, what the hell? Yep, it just went down there. No more head crabs, alright. Thank you very much. Alright. I thought of like doing a playthrough of this in the hard difficulty, but like, to say the least, the early section naturally might not be like hard, but the later sections can be very hard, and like the medium difficulty already, so that's why I chose medium. There's the mid station here as well, which I don't need. I wouldn't advise going down swimming here, since I don't know if you can actually get out from there, but well, yeah, you can actually from the ladder, but yep, that's what there is. Enemies just become bullet sponges on hard though. Oh shit! Why did I go there and look at chat at the same time? Oh well. Nope, we're back here. Yeah, they will become bullet sponges, to be honest. And that's why it's already like hard enough on medium difficulty, but yeah. Oh yeah, what's up, gamer guy? Welcome. Like after, I know it took me a while, but after 30 games in the series, and after maybe 1.5 years, well not quite 1.5, but 1 year and a quarter maybe, I finally have gotten to Half-Life. It's been a long time coming, to be honest, but like I had my series planned, but I wouldn't like have anticipated that it would take this long. Although I did play through all the games. Damn it! But Half-Life, especially for me, holds a special place in my heart as well, because I played it through. I had the Half-Life games before I had my quick games, not the physical games, because I started playing like with a PC in 2012. Well, I got immediately interested to Half-Life because I first played, I first played Team Fortress 2. Then I got Counter-Strike Source. Then I got Garry's Mod, I think. And Garry's Mod, I think, was the game that made me interested into Half-Life. Although people who first play Garry's Mod and then play Half-Life 2, for instance, right after, all they can see is just like the, like they really want to mod their faces, the NPCs' faces and everything. But yeah, whoa! Love that bull squid going down there. And the thing is, when you enter the platform, I didn't know Gordon was this heavy. In fact, Gordon was supposed to be like a, well, as far as the player model goes, a heavier player model. It wasn't even supposed to be Gordon Freeman at first. He was called Ivan the Space Biker, I think, in the beta. It was just like with a massive motorcycle beard and everything that. Yeah, it is basically unfinished. What did I do that? Because there is no episode 3 yet. I don't know if it will be made by the community. I mean, it will be made by the community, but the thing is, Valve might have already just given up on the series. I love looking at this because he's first taking down the head crabs, jipping them with his tail, and then he doesn't care. Oh. Just goes on and blood on the ground. Got any grapes? No. I don't have any grapes, sorry. I've got Coca-Cola here. Sorry, then again, episodic models usually... Oh shit! Now he finally noticed me. Episodic models usually lead to shit developments. Like it could be, it's never coming out anytime soon. The main writer left along with other old workers that made it the Half-Life games. Yeah, and the like Mark Laidlaw, who is the main writer or was, he released the maybe the story of episode 3 in the form of episode 3, I guess, yeah. And now there's like I think 2 projects making a source mod based on that story, I think. Maybe a bunch of years later, but that's a slim chance. Yeah, yeah, he's retired right now. But I loved what he did with the series in general. I like to destroy these barnacles. I will get some ammo. I feel like. Come on. I will get some ammo later on, even. Yeah, that's still enough bullets. Game is louder than me. Well, I did try to like put the volume a little lower, but I think I can do that here. The screen might actually go when I push the menu. But a save here. There we go. It drowns my voice. Yeah, I understand that. But let's see. Oh, there we go. It was a black screen for a while, but audio. Yeah. It's this version's thingy right here. But I tried to lower the game sounds from like what they were actually like right here, but they was like I feel like I don't even notice a difference to them. There we go. Resume. Oh, what the hell? Why did I do this? Resume. I've never seen it done this. What the hell? Oh, there we go. My mouse though is. You can barely see that. Oh, that will be very annoying. I'll have to fix that in a moment. Why did it do that suddenly? Like the thing is, the menu is like separate. Oh, now it crashed. Yep, of course. The menu is separate from the game, so it just launches a separate executable for the menu itself. So I had to restart. It was like I've never seen it do that. Go to windowed mode and then not even show the main menu properly. But I hope it will be like a little quieter at least. Yeah, the soundtrack might still be like deafening my friggin' voice, I guess. But yeah, there we go. Load game, I believe it was. Oh god, wait, which was it? Well, it was yeah a quick save, but let's see, what did I actually see? I was here, I think. All right, here we go. No mouse problem anymore. But I did get a fix for the soundtrack, because I had many problems running the soundtrack. I tried one solution, tried burning a CD with the MP3s. Obviously that didn't work since I had a wrong kind of CD player. It wasn't even a CD player mostly, it was a DVD player, I think. And it wasn't the actual game disc. I really hate this part. Like, the thing is... The first time I went through this, I fell like 4 times before I could even go here, and it was very intense. I'm not afraid of like heights, but that just like might make somebody just be afraid of heights. I don't know. Here we go. Oh shit! And we're on the other side. Great. Oh shit. I love this part because I first thought like, what the hell? Oh yeah, I'm on the other side. I thought like I'm actually just looped back around, but never mind. Elevator. Here we go. Office complex. Also thought of like running the game with a lower resolution than just 1024 by 768. What the hell? Yeah, a lot of puzzles, it is. Full of puzzles. And that's what also made it much different from FPS games. Doom didn't even have any puzzles whatsoever, but Quake might have had like a little bit of them. I don't know really. But Half-Life was the game that just like made it entertaining, even outside of combat. You missed this so much, yeah. I'm at the office complex. Welcome, Brush Princess, yeah. Z-Brush. Half-Life 2's puzzles were too easy. Yeah, they might have been, but I could blame the.
Use blood samples under a microscope.
Stop that. And he's okay.
Why, just look at those peculiar markings.
What, on your neck? You better have those... No, yeah, I can hear something too, but you better have those looked. What the hell? Just... No. No, of course I am. Yeah, I'm really glad myself I finally got to Half-Life in my series. But the thing is, Half-Life 2's puzzles might have been easier. I agree with you on that, but I think it's because the engine was also, like, handling better physics stuff and something like that. So yeah, they were made easier.
I'd have let you in. Everyone's heading for the surface. But I think they're crazy not to stay put. Someone is bound to come by and rescue us.
Well, I'm sure of that. I mean, the whole goddamn world has already noticed this, I believe. But I wonder, actually, because you never know as the player, like, what's happening outside Black Mesa right now. Are aliens just teleporting into our world just like that, or what? Since the resonance cascade happened. Let's see. Oh, hello. Damn, the chat's going fast. Let's see. I missed the Tau cannon in Half-Life 2. I think it didn't have... It did have one in the Jeep. Oh, you made that mushroom... Oh, that mushroom emote. I'm very bad making emotes. I mean, the thing is, I've got a rage emote based on... You guys, the ouch... ouch face, and it has my top kick cap and MLG glasses. That's what it does. The beta had the Tau cannon. Oh, I see. Never much got into the beta release of Half-Life 2, but I do reckon it had like an assault rifle of some sort, like apart from AR2. Oh no! God damn it! You killed him! Didn't mean to go down there first. Let me actually load. Can I actually load a save here? I hope this doesn't actually glitch out already, but oh, it did. Well, shit. Perkele. We have to restart it again. It crashes very easily, to be honest. It's a friggin' modern system, I get it. So redneck, but it's badass, yeah. Can't help it. Love my hat. The thing is, I cannot even skip these things, but yeah. My hat, I already got it like a year ago. It's been a while, actually, yeah. When I streamed the second episode for Goals of FPS. It was Doom 2 already. Let's see. Office Complex. I think it was here. It was here, alright. So, oh, this guy. Hello? You see him break everything right there. It's like completely mad. Screw this piece of shit wall. Screw this shelf. Completely destroyed that. And I was like, I want to get out of here. Screw this door. And now screw you. No, screw you. Can't get that final clip there. Come on. I want that. Thank you. Yeah, I just saw the intro screen as well. I don't know if you had the original release, but I can tell that intro screen is just very nostalgic. Like, my game might crash because I've had modern system for the original release, but at least you get to see the original trailer, well, not the trailer, but the intro many times. Alright, let's help Barney right now. There is the shotgun. I better save here. Yeah, me too. I love that intro screen.
Pay off today.
Yeah, from me. You didn't shoot that guy. You just gypped him with the door. Good job, man. It's also the source version, but the Steam version, it's broken as fuck from what I heard. The source version is even more broken. I mean, I don't know if it's because of like some even more modern system, thanks to like 4K resolutions and stuff, but Shadow I don't know if he's still watching, but he's my moderator, and he was streaming Half-Life Source just recently. He got, I don't remember the chapter, but like maybe halfway through the game, he got like graphical bugs and everything on one level. I don't know if it was because of the resolution or what hardware or stuff like that he used, but I don't know. I can't show I don't have the clip right here, but Shadow, if you're there, you can just like put that clip in the chat. Alright, this is very... Oh yeah, before I go actually, let's see. Dr. Newell, here it is. Scheduled Chaos Theory R&D. This is Gabe Newell's office. And I think that's him. That's Gabe Newell right there. Ow. Electric water. Just look at him. Doesn't even care. I think you can shoot him. I don't know. I better test it. Gabe's still alive. I just shot him in the leg. What the hell? He's alive. Gabe, how you doing? This is for not releasing Half-Life 3. This is for releasing the loot boxes in CSGO. This is for further releasing the loot boxes in T-Fortress 2. It's a bug, yeah. It sure is a bug. This is for releasing Hunt Down the Freeman on Steam. Stop! That's very hilarious. Is he still there? It's dark now, but like... Oh, he's still there. Ah! He's probably dead already. He should have been like dragged up there into the ceiling like the rest of the scientists did, but like... That's hilarious. Alright, into the vents. With only a crowbar and a pistol and a shotgun. I love this part. Immediately when I just came out this part of the vent, obviously I didn't hold crouch, so I just went standing, and then immediately with the walking speed, didn't even anticipate a fan there, even though I did hear it, but I just got dipped just like this. Seriously. That is just hilarious. Oh, thank you very much. I've been doing this for a while, actually, ZBrush. Like, even the retro series, it's been, like, the retro series has been a shorter time than, like, what my channel was, but, like, first I streamed Overwatch, then a little bit of Quake, maybe. Quake Champions, that is. And when I finally got it as an idea that after 100 follows, I might actually just do a retro playthrough series. And I did the first episode before I reached 100. I think I was at, like, 91 followers. But the rest of the time when I didn't have, like, the next episode to play it, I played Overwatch and Quake Champions. But after my series got even further, when I reached 100 follows, I haven't streamed Overwatch in a while. Yeah. Oh no, the scientist died. Shouldn't have actually just wasted any bullets there. The headcrack would have actually just died to the turret. Come on. Turret's watching there. There we go. Run! I can't move these boxes, but I was like thinking if I should do the same that I did before. I lured the head crabs here. These guys. Ah, if I don't take much damage, I lured them here. Run! And let the turret kill them, so I'd actually just conserved ammo. Although pistol ammo is very easy to come by in this difficulty, but I don't know about the hard difficulty. But it actually just gives you even less ammo. But this is the medium difficulty. Oop. Oh, there we go. What did I even show myself? I don't remember hard having different ammo pickups. Alright, I see. Just bullet sponge enemies have more damage taken indeed. I gotta put this turret to standby. There we go. And then hide behind the same box. Oh, he didn't see me. Alright. No, he did. You can't see me. You can't see me. Power down. we go. By the way, I think I could have actually taken Barney with me, yeah, from the shotgun room. Sadly, the Barney or the security guards don't actually just carry shotguns with them, even though he was just right next to one, like right here. All right, let's go.
Okay, why not? Didn't want to die alone anyway.
Sure you did. I'm very sure you did not. Wait a minute, did I? Yeah, I got those boxes down there. Let's go. Barney, you little piece of shit. Sometimes if you're very fast with your walking, they can actually get stuck in places like this, where they simply cannot follow you for a while.
Okay, we might live longer if we work together.
Come on. Yeah, just like that.
You go on without me. Let's get the hell out of here.
Much better. Barney? Thank you.
I'd like to get my hands on the guy responsible for this mess.
Yeah, me too, me too. It was me who's responsible. Me too, I would like to just, the guy. It's funny that, like, Barney says that, because he doesn't even know that I was basically the responsible for this mess. But I was only doing my job when I just slot that carrier in the analysis port. Come on. Stop saluting there and just move. Yeah, sometimes the AI can be very cumbersome in games like this. Like, well, it's still very intelligent, the AI. Oh, we could have had a Barney from here as well.
I got another one.
Yeah, it's pretty buggy. It's more apparent when... Yeah. Mark's leaked story closes up the story pretty well. Adrian Shepard could return, yeah. Since... Well, I'm not actually just, gonna... And I just maybe leave the spoilers, but... Oh, shit! Barney! You son of a bitch!
You see that shot?
Yeah, I saw that shot. Oh, my freaking... back end.
A fellow scientist.
My head. Yeah, a fellow scientist. Hello. I
Did
put the
you
lights
to
on.
get one of these blood samples under a microscope?
No. I love this. Every time I can't help it but to laugh at that freaking scene. They just try to escape into the vents, but then there's just some... I don't know what was waiting for them, but jibbed. Oh! Yeah, of course. We got 100% level power. I hear Vortigons. Hello. Don't shoot at me, Barney. Nice.
That's one less horror in the world.
3 less horrors in the world.
Whoa.
I believe it could actually just only destroy the glass. I remembered that as well. From 5 years behind. Hello. You too. Hello, Barnacle. Where'd Barney go?
Look nice in my trophy room.
What, that? You really don't want a Barnacle trophy, do you? I would really not.
Magnitude is extremely improbable.
What are you doing? Oh, it's just bugging out, yeah. This guy is just buggy somehow.
I'm not so sure I want to go to the surface. What if the world finds out what we were doing down here?
You don't still think this is a drill, do you?
Who can say?
Who can say? Yeah, the thing is...
These crab creatures have a unique parasitic strategy, don't you think?
Quiet.
Will you be quiet? I love how the NPCs just talk, but yeah, the thing is, I guess the world already knows that that there's been an accident like this. Maybe the aliens have already broken into the whole planet. I don't know. Let's go. Let's go, Barney. Come on. Probably. Most likely. Nope. Hello.
I just just overheard a secure access transmission. Soldiers have arrived, and they're coming to rescue us. Of course, I have my doubts that we'll live long enough to greet
You're
them.
not scared, are you?
You know, you repeat yourself sometimes.
I like these conversations they're trying to have. Like, but the thing is, yeah, you doubt yourself that you will actually live long enough. Whoa. Stay there. I will take care of this turret. I think a grenade will help. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Roger that. Let's run like hell.
Let's run like hell. Oh, one more. That's pretty neat.
Got one.
Yeah, sure did. Come on. You slow-ass bastard. Where's the Sector D admin? Oh. Oh, you didn't even die. Oh, great. We're barely far out of from the blast zone there. Here we go. Roar!
Bring it on.
Indeed. Damn, that is something else.
Sir?
Sir?
Hey, what the hell are you doing down here? Get topside. I hear troops are coming in to save us.
Yeah, they are.
This is a lot bigger than I thought.
Why'd you getting topside? What the hell? Every time. Could have some steak. Ooh! Again. Head crap idle sound. Indeed, I heard that. I love that. I remember that from the Steam version alone. You can just like jib a corpse like that. Before you do the crowbar kind of, how would I say? It goes like that if you're at the very edge of the corpse. Yeah, what kind of steak is it? Lightly broiled or pink on the inside or what? I don't know. I was just referring to blood quotes, or like the quotes, difficulties. Let's go, man. Oh. What was he like doing? Like,
I would really like a cold one right now.
I was always wondering why these zombies act like. Oh, he's putting. Oh, I see. Yeah, because they have like additional. Jesus. Trying to take him down. Always had to.
Got one.
Those water guns are ruthless on hard mode, yeah. Always had to take cover before getting zapped. Were they that fast or deadly? I don't know. But the thing is, like, I always wondered what these zombies did, but they're actually just feeding their, like, stomach directly, because they have their mouth like there.
I have a bad.
Thanks to the head crabs. Oh my god, 35 HP even on damage. Oh god. You know what? In sync with the music. Can't remember the. Oh, yeah, it's Hurricane Strings. Yeah, that's what the track name is here. In sync with the music. Oh, Freeman. Sadly, you cannot put the game soundtrack any lower, apart from maybe the config settings. And I did try that, but I feel like I have no, I spot no difference between like 80% volume and 100%. And it might be louder than my speaking. I don't know. Could be barely just quieter. I don't know. Because obviously I just hear my voice lower in volume. I got my headset. I can also, it's what I call gyps. Damn it! Water chaser. Put down FOV type default. All right. I don't know if I can actually.
But the administrator just would not listen.
Yeah. I don't know if I can actually just access the console anywhere, because like the default console button would be right next to the the number 1 button, but I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. And I think this FOV is fine enough. I don't know if it's 90, but it still looks very nice. Shift plus. Well, I tried that as well. It didn't work. Doesn't work. Not even control like that, no. So we're gonna go with this. Oh, I did try that. I did try that. It didn't work. 100%. Jesus! Freaking head crabs. I'll jib you for that. How do you like your ribs? Do you even have ribs? I don't know. Obviously you have. Oh Jesus! I like the golden resolution of Half-Life, but the jibs themselves, like for instance the skull that just flies out of the body, it's always the same, and it seems that they always lose their, I think it's left or right eye when they get chipped. Yep, exactly. So you're dead, and I love the sound design in general, because like Kelly Bailey not only made the soundtrack, but the sound design in general, like it made it very atmospheric and ambient. Like when you're, for instance, in these vents, you can hear the reverb when you're doing different sounds. It's like a small reverb like that. You know. And it's in different sections too, yeah. Could be very echoey in some sections, like hallways and such, or outside areas. The sound design is just something else by Kelly Bailey.
Hey, don't count on the cavalry finding us down here.
Ow!
Elevators are out of order, but we can still climb.
Yeah, we can, but what the hell? Everything, for instance, that just happened in just a couple seconds, 3 seconds maybe. Now you shot me in the friggin' shoulder. I shall eat you a lot. No. What are you doing?
All right.
Should win out of the door
I'll
there.
wait right here.
Now the turret there, no. Whoa! Hello there. Jesus. Ah! I forgot to turn that off, but I don't know if it's gonna be a problem. Hello, G-Man. Yeah, even G-Man's like very ridiculed by the tie. Why does he have to wear that ridiculous tie? Oh, this section.
Hello there.
Hello. It's funny if you... I saw a trick in this section. If you... When the sun just jumps out the window there, if you stand right where the... like where he lands, he'll just teleport back instead. Yeah, back into the room, so... I cannot open the door, but... There we go. Nothing in there. Oh. Granates! Nothing else. Where's that? A playing card? No. Oh, there we go. I was always afraid to do that jump, but yeah. Then I finally saw this guy. It's just... It's a poor guy, but it's hilarious when he actually falls. Ah! Just like that. The freaking scientist screams or something else. I can't hold on much longer. Darg! Darg. Immediately when I press the button there. We've got hostiles.
Open the silo door! They're coming for us! It's our only way out!
No!
Oh my god, we're doomed!
No, we're right through the laser too by the trip mine. And jibs. What the hell? Right through the trip mine right there. Oh, we finally get our hands into the HEV charger unit, which we won't be using too much. I mean, that one we won't be. But I love this chapter. But I just really hate like dodging the lasers here. Oh. And of course the turret has already noticed us, but there we go. Yeah, it's exactly. I don't know why they just made the SMG or the MP5 into an M4 and then the pistol, the Glock 17, into a Beretta in the HD remaster. But here is the SMG. It's an MP5 mounted with a goddamn grenade launcher. But the odd thing is, it's actually weaker in some cases than the pistol, even though it uses the same ammo. For instance, the barnacle, you already might have seen it, because it took me like 4 bullets to kill the barnacle, but with the SMG it takes 5. Jesus, man. Yeah, they lose their right eye when they get gypped. Every time. Look at this guy. Where'd his skull go? Right here. Oh. I don't know if he actually got his skull gypped, but in any case, oh, there it is. Or is that the same? I don't know. Oh, it is, yeah. They always seem to lose their right eye and their freaking jaw when they get gypped. Never understood that, but yeah, in any case. Yeah, because Gearbox, that's where they had to remaster the weapons for some reason. I understand that they just made the HD version of the crowbar and everything, even the character models. But why change the weapons completely? Like, why? They aren't any more powerful than that, even the SMG, like changing to an M4. And besides, it's very confusing, because you grab 9mm ammo for the Beretta, which it uses, but the M4, I think there's no version, well, there might be some version of an M4 that uses a, like 9mm ammo, but I'm not a guns expert. And I think it would look like that. Like the usual M4. Well, the water guns just disappeared there, alright. Shiny gloves on the SMG are great too, yeah. I love that. They even reflect the world, I think. Yep. Or maybe not. When they move around, they do, yeah. Because it's a different... It's a view model. Come on, move your SMG. Move your hands. That is very, very cool to look at. But it's a hazmat suit. Cannot go in there. I find it weird how you can't drink the soda cans in Half-Life 2 when there was a dispenser, yeah. Yeah, you could do that in this game, and you could actually just get some healing out of it. Alright. Hello. Alright, how should I execute this? I could barely dodge that laser, but... Jesus. I think if I just destroy one turret, everybody else wakes up. I'm not sure. Let's test it. Yep, they do. Unless they just caught some damage of its own. What? Got to throw it right there. There we go. No, it's already destroyed. There we go. One turret right here, I believe, yes. Barely remembered that as well. Ooh! Another one right there. Really have an angle where it's not actually looking at me. Oop! Too many headcrabs, for God's sake. There we go. These fire doors, by the way, I'm glad I didn't use a grenade here, but if you either blow this glass up, whether with a pistol or a grenade or something like that, it just like, obviously will just close. But for a while, if you were actually on the other side still, you just couldn't open that. I tried. Couldn't open that for a while. Damn it! I entered a laser. Oh god, there's turrets here too, I believe. Oh. Not noticing me. Hello. Search and destroy force. From that announcement, you might already tell that they're just like on a complete search and destroy mission. Like, not only taking care of the aliens, but also taking care of
It's good to see you.
facility. They put these turrets up just to
wait
do
here
that.
for a while? Why are you asking me?
I don't know. Ah, touch the turret! Sorry, man. Yeah, even if you touch the turret, it's just... Oh, gee, man. Sadly, I cannot zoom, with, like, manually with any, like, that. Shut up, baby. You cannot zoom, like, manually, for example, with the Z button, like you could in Half-Life 2, but that's G-Man right there. Oh, I really wish there's... Yeah, there's no turrets with these lasers. But I gotta be careful with this as well. So I cannot deactivate that tripwire and take it with me. I feel like even if I move this crate right here, I better save here. Even if I move it, a tiny bit. Jesus! Thought I could barely get like past, but never mind. Fine, let's reload that freaking save, not get those. Or maybe we should get that. All right. Sorry, scientist pal. At least you made some research. Yep, he got jibbed with his right eye busted. And Joel busted.
Rescued at last. Thank God you're here.
Yay! Whoa, 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 whoa. Did Half-Life 2 have any jibs? No, it didn't actually, no. And I'm surprised it didn't. But yeah, from here on, yeah, the scientist should have maybe died, but yeah, he's still alive.
Lead the way. I'm slowing you down, am I?
Yes, you are, yes, you are. But yeah, the thing is, from here on, you should actually just tell that they're actually not rescuing us. They're freaking on a search and destroy mission. Here we go. From this plot twist, you already realized it's run and gun time. Diabolical adrenaline guitar, everybody. Very loud. Damn it! Missed him. He indeed named the track very fittingly, because it pumps your goddamn adrenaline so much here. Yeah, the wrong way. Why did I shoot that?
Dying times here.
Shot the scientist by accident. That went very good. Let's try this again. Good thing that the track doesn't actually stop here, damn. Ouch. I'm with the science team. No, you're not. Ouch. Yeah, seriously, the freaking soldiers can be bullet sponges all around, because, like, the SMG, I don't know if it is actually weaker, but, than the pistol in that case. Yeah, that was hilarious. I don't know if it was actually just weaker in that case, but I don't know if I should use it. Finally, let's just try sneaking by these freaking turrets, but that track, it's not the most fitting for that moment, but, like, it is for a short time. We're killing those guys right there. Darg! No! Funny how they can even throw grenades at the friggin' scientists. I knew they can throw grenades at you, but not the scientists. What the hell? Yeah, indeed. Takes a, yeah, SMG might take a while to actually kill, but look at this. I've got these two barnacles. I hope that's alive. Yeah, he's alive. I've got these two barnacles as comparison. I'm actually gonna reload my weapons if I need to. But the pistol, 4 shots. Ah! Ah! Through quicker. What's up? We're finally at Half-Life. But yeah, the SMG. I think that was 5. No, 6. What the hell? I might have missed 1 bullet because the SMG is also like more inaccurate. Or less accurate if you want to look at it that way. Yeah, they gave the shotgun so little ammo as well.
Everybody did. I like that.
You want to replay the go for it, man. I mean, you're gonna either replay this or just watch me play it through, since that's what I will do. Finally, after 29 other games in the series, I'm finally at Half-Life. Hello. Ah! I might actually just add a separate command, maybe after my Half-Life playthroughs, but at least the first Half-Life playthroughs. Like the scientist command and maybe Barney command, so they just talk random shit. We've been able to get the beverage machine to work yet. Oh, there's a grenade! By the way, the HECU soldiers, or the Hazardous Environment Combat Unit soldiers, have very clever voice chatters, as you can hear that. They either say fire in the hole or take this if they throw a grenade. But if they move up to you, they just say let's go, stuff like that. Oh Jesus! Freeman, go recon. Here, hold this. Got him. Eat your vegetables. Ouch! Grenades hurt. Here come the fireworks. Didn't even know where it was. He grenaded himself. Very, very good progress from you. Very, very good. Right, but in any case, yeah, that's actually the that area was the lower area we actually visited, but I'm gonna get some more health from the previous section. Yeah, announcement system under military command. I like the box announcer here. All over the facility, even. Mirror. Sector secure, over. Let's see. Sadly, I cannot, like, I know the MP3 volume is just pretty damn high, even though I just put it much lower, like a fifth lower, but I noticed no difference. But still, those moments you just cannot miss when those moments come. Oh. Wait a minute. Can I run here? I can. Half-Life footstep sounds, yeah. Yeah, they've been in other games too. They were still in Counter-Strike Source. But of course, Source still used some newer sounds in the Source engine for like stuff like metal plates and stuff like that. But for normal ground, they just used these sounds. But later on, like Counter-Strike Source was only a tech demo for the Source engine, but later on, Half-Life 2 would just use more like modern ones. And then Team Fortress 2 and Day of Defeat also. It's over the turret down there. Oh! Why didn't you say you'd throw a grenade? Is he dead? Yes. I'm gonna destroy those turrets. He's right there. And that's it. Good job. Alright. To be silent there for a while, just to creeping by. But let's see. Yeah, I actually need to go back here. Destroy those. Those trip mines, by the way, have a surprisingly big splash area. Even though I knew, I thought I knew I was in like cover, they still took a bunch of my health out. Yeah, really big indeed. It was indeed in this chapter, I think, when I just blew them up, tried to blow them up in a safe distance. I was way beyond the safe distance actually. But I was still in the blast zone. But I guess here, yeah. Can I now open this door? Oh, now I can. Sometimes they might take a while to actually just reload the button, and then you finally can press it. I first thought that myself, that's actually text-to-speech, but I don't know what program they used to make that. It could be some text-to-speech program, but they're actually just recorded like sound files, yeah, for the announcer. Power is not on. Unauthorized personnel. Here we go. To Sector D. It's gonna kill you in the attempt. I don't have to, but it's very satisfying to see all those chips and skulls and bones and everything else come out of your mouth. As well as the grotesque sound you make when you die. I'm just gonna kill you. Just listen to those sounds. I don't know how Kelly Bailey made them, but yeah. That's what he came up with. I don't know if there's anything inside these crates, but I'm still gonna break them. I'm very obsessed, like, with the crate breaking mechanics of Half-Life. Alright, but here we go. We're going topside, finally. But I don't know if HE-KU will be waiting us. CU will be waiting us. Well, if our last attempt on making a very action-packed entrance failed, if that failed, let's make a new one. Ready? Go. God damn it, you're lobbing grenades all the time. That was close. Gotta make a run for it. Oh, there's a bunker. Bombing everything. Alright, small break here. Reload everything. Reload guns. Reload my friggin' armor and health. One of the best tracks in the whole goddamn game. Uh-oh. Die, you son of a bitch! You too, you little bastard! I gotta make her run for it. Oh shit, wrong letter. There we go. I really hate this section because the first time I actually went into this, of course I'm gonna fall down to the freaking fan right there. And we're back here. I love this track so much. And that was a much better attempt. I think that was a very successful attempt at making a very action-packed entrance to the whole scene. Oh. And now we're here, yeah. Remember, this door was actually closed when we were trying to go there. Oh, Jesus. Nothing here, just you. Sorry, man. You're either dead or just sleeping with your eyes open. Let me help you with that. Now you're actually dead. I don't know why I did that, but in any case, he most likely was dead. Well, there's nothing in here.
Military personnel prosecute Kilo India Lima with dexterity.
Did we run when you throw a grenade at them? Yeah. They just lob them, and it kind of seems like they, I mean, it looks like a grenade throw, but it's not like from here. It's from like, from the bottom they actually do that. Take this! The mechanical box is E30. I didn't see that actually. What the hell? What the hell?
I killed 12 dumbass scientists and not one of them fought back. This sucks.
Well, I was kind of already handed to you then. That dumbass scientist just got killed and not one of them fall back. Can I... There's a more hole here. They cannot see me actually, but can I... Whoop! Without them noticing me. Yes, I can. And he doesn't give a shit. No reaction to that whatsoever. He's like... Besides maybe that, but he's not even a scientist, so he's just staring at it. Up. He's finally trying to be ready. Let's try this again. Now he reacted to that. No! That made my day right there. That's... So his friend died to a freaking grenade. He didn't even see, like, well, he saw the grenade, but didn't react to that whatsoever. Yeah, the jibs. Jibs indeed. Or something else. Oh, where am I going, actually? These vents can be very hard to navigate. It's almost like playing miniature Wolfenstein 3D. I'm back here. What the hell? Go faster! Bunny hop in these vents. I can't, actually. I'm very bad at freaking speedrunning Quake in the first place. Half-Life works the same way. It's running on an enhanced Quake engine. Cold Source engine. It also has some traits from the, from the Quake 2 engine. I'm gonna make it like this. Ooh, Duke Nukem would beat Gordon in event. Yes, he would actually. And I've played through Duke Nukem 3D already in episode 9 of the series, but like, that was... He would just use steroids to go through that. It's like... Immediately at the very end. Hello. Let's go here first. Ooh.
Well, so much for the government. Their idea of containment is to kill everyone associated with the project.
I noticed that.
Judging from your hazard suit, I'd say you were part of what went wrong. Isn't that right? Now look, if anyone can end this catastrophe, the science team in the Lambda complex at the opposite end of the base. With the transit system out, I couldn't tell you how to get there. But there's an old decommissioned rail system somewhere through here, beyond the silo complex. If you can make it through the rocket test labs, you might be able to worm your way through the old tunnels to track down whatever's left of the Lambda team. You can trust them. You can trust all of us. Good luck.
Go, I'll be damned. I'm doing fine, Drago, thank you very much. But the thing is, yeah, now we gotta find the rail system then, and now we have opened the silo doors finally. They're coming for us, it's our only way out! Oh my god, we're doomed! Apparently you're not the same scientist that just walked right into the trip mine right there and didn't even explode it. It's very hilarious. Can I go back? Yeah, I can't go back because I didn't actually investigate what's in here. It's a very long event. Yeah, if I was Duke Nukem right now, I'd use the steroids. It's just go right at the other end right there. There's that full damage Callisto Megaton. What? You could actually go through walls with steroids in D and 3D. I have the Megaton edition. I don't have the World Tour edition. Wait a minute. Oh, that's the place I already was to. But yeah. The World Tour edition, I've heard that it has some like sound issues and everything, and the Megaton edition so far is the best one you can get, for modern PCs at least. World Tour has mouse acceleration. Oh god, no. Oh no. I changed my mind completely on that then. I don't know if I should do that. It has like the 5th episode, but it doesn't even have the expansions. Yeah, not just muffled sounds. Ninja style, yeah, ninja time. I'm Gordon Freeman. I'm not a ninja. I'm just a regular scientist. Oh, that's a dead end. Mouse acceleration, unless you're just used to it, most people aren't. It's irritating in any game, but if it's like forced, how can you play the game? Seriously. And it only depends like how much acceleration it has, because like there's people having like different amounts of accelerations on their mice, but like oh, I don't want to close the door. Ah! There we go. Open the silo doors. Alright, let's see. Blast Pit. Next chapter. Now, let's see, I'm gonna catch up with the chat here. You can fix the muffled sounds. Yeah. I can tell you now I play... It's a freaking bull squirt breaking the boxes. I played the World Tour version last night and I could not stand it. Oh, Shadow got a steak. I'm eating a juicy steak when I make chunky kibbles. Jibbing. Come on. But it will not actually break. What does he do? Oh, he's killing the head crabs. Let's see. He was trying to shoot at me. He saw through the boxes. Oh. I love your accuracy, really. Look at that. He's only trying to kill me. If he nails one shot on me... Oh, he almost did. Almost did. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Ghost said that he misses... Oh, my God. I know him, but, like... We haven't actually seen each other in a while. So, we're just talking... Almost cool-made here. But yeah, I'm gonna open that door. I love when D-Sync made like some video about Half-Life, like tricks and tips you could do in Half-Life or something like that. He had to test this. I think it wasn't this one, but like this explosive right here is like, yeah, it is dangerous. It does it just like that. Tuesday I'll be doing my night. Oh yeah, the Nightmare Mode. Yeah, I will have to watch that. I think I watched it already like last year. That was amazing. Well, I've still, yeah, love back to Gosu actually. I haven't met him, or like seen him in a long while. There's that one level that's completely bricked with explosives. Gave off a nice smell. That's I don't know how, or I can't remember like the. The time it took me to beat that level in Half-Life, but it was, god damn, it was like very irritating right there. Even the Black Mesa version, the Black Mesa Source version, has the same level obviously, and maybe the same kind of sections too. Explosion Warehouse is half skippable in Sourceport, all right, but like I meant Black Mesa, like the community-made remaster of Half-Life. Every year it's always different because the enemies do some bullshit every year. Hello! Oh! Roadkill Bull Squid. Sadly I'm not playing Unreal Tournament 3 or 2004 anymore, so I don't get the medal. It's only gonna be no roadkill medals. Oh. Ah, the train's speeding up! And I'm in radiation mucus. Like, I really like the sound design so much that, of course, they had to implement a Geiger counter for the HEV, and I love when you're just so close to the radiation, it's just puts up the pressure in you. Of course, when you're further away, I don't know if it's, yeah. I go closer. Immediately like that. I really like that. The sound! Jesus. Didn't meant to take him right there. There we go. Somehow I always have to crouch when I'm taking the ladder. Oh, that bull squid's still alive. That goes with the hound dice. Better kill them as well.
Cowabunga!
Indeed. Where'd you go? Oh, there's a head crab right there. There you are. Ah! Ah! Vehicular manslaughter, yeah, with the tram. Sadly, that one didn't play right there.
Blow it out your ass.
Another one. There's different Duke quotes.
Holy shit!
Holy shit! There's different Duke quotes, there's different Low-Wang quotes, which Shadow somehow likes to spam. For some reason, I mean. And then there's Caleb from Blood. I don't know if let's see, if I should add any more quotes from like other different FPS protagonists, but naturally Gordon doesn't talk besides when he gets hurt and everything, I guess, but yeah, or like hurt from heights. Naturally, I won't be adding any sound files from him, but let's see, Duke Nukem. I think I should add. Oh, there we go. The Forever quotes, I guess. Duke Nukem Forever quotes, if there are any very good ones. By the way, for a while I thought this was like the same radioactive lake that was before the tram ride right there, but that's actually just like physical ground. I didn't know that. There's just some radioactive material right there. Solid material. There's a lot of Forever quotes. Some are good, some are just dated trash that's not, yeah. Didn't mean to go there. Good thing that I do have my HEV suit. You're dead. There's nobody else there. I don't know how you can get those ammo. Like, you saw the ammo right there. I don't know how you can get them because there's no passageway there. That will just, like, make you fall. Oh, Jesus. Almost got crushed in between that. Lost some armor as well. Well, it's fine. Alright. Oh, hello.
Hey, you look like you need ass kicked!
He didn't look like he needed his ass kicked, and he sure did, by 2 barrels. They were right up his ass. Oh, I jipped him both. Now, dice. I'm gonna kill you with my shotgun.
Secret level.
I served on the curved ledges to get the ammo, yeah, and I'm not even, yeah, me neither. What quote I should say here? How do you like your ribs? How do I like my ribs? Like that,
if
I guess.
If I sit here any longer, I'm gonna have one severe case of asteroids.
Yeah, by that guy right there. It's not spitting asteroids, that's for sure, but goddamn. If I sit here any longer, I'm just gonna get poisoned by a whole lot. Goodbye. Goodbye, head crab. God damn it. I should probably make an individual denied sound for that. Oh, here we are. Probably one of the best scenes in the game, or best parts of the game.
Rocket engine. Destroy the damned thing before it grows any larger.
Somehow he just says stop when he dies, but yep, here we go. You hear that? That sounds like a very new monster, and it sure is.
Holy shit.
Indeed. And holy shit, that animation was so broken. It always is. It just cannot be fixed, I believe. In Black Mesa it is fixed, and it's
Rode hard and put away wet.
It's a very good quote. Jesus. Very good animation. When I played a quote, I might... Egypt. Eat your vegetables. Yeah, so this Barney just said that we need to be quiet because they will hear us. So the only sensible thing... Yeah,
you look like a stupid.
Indeed you do. The only sensible thing to do against them... No. is throw grenades, so it just makes more sound and sneak by. I always crouch here. Thank you. Alright, we're through. Whew, finally. Whew. Hello there. Hello and goodbye. Luckily you have some alternate passages here. Oddly enough, it doesn't just oh, get destroyed there. Destroyed there. And the explosion sounds are something else. I need to add the explosion sound to the explode command in my stream as well. Nope. I heard a zombie. Oh, it's this place, yeah. Freaking Caleb. Wonder if it's actually sensible to replace the sounds of Half-Life with blood sounds. I don't know. Make the scientists just always play the that death sound right there. Or when you die, it's not the dee 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 dee. It will be Caleb's death sound. It's like gonna pull the cultist dialogue as the sounds. Maranax and Vierbox. Marana. Mare. I don't exactly know what they're talking. That's basically what they are talking about. What it sounds like, at least. Hello? Oh, right here. You know how to open the door. It's always a conventional switch, at least. You cannot open the door yourself. Oh, it's this. I love this section so much. I mean, the fan here. I'm just gonna put it on. Obviously, you have no other section here. The ladders are just showing the way where you could go. And indeed, when you push the fan open, you need to get up quickly here. Oh, Jesus. There we go. It spins so fast, but even like in this speed, it spins you up to the ceiling so fast. That's physics right there. This is how they get people up here. Just like put the fan up, and they will just maybe equip an HEV, and then they just maintain the vents ready every single time. That fan is fucker. I have died to that fan many times already, like in my first playthrough, but finally when I realized what I should do, then I just couldn't even believe that I could propel myself with that fan up there. Killed me, yeah, killed me too so many times. So there's nothing here, alright. Wonder what's down here then. Take the ladder, thank you very much. I'm actually going to save bullets because I have so many shotgun cells on my shells. This is not Doom. Oxygen on and fuel on. So we need to fire the rocket engine just to kill that beast right there. Freaking tentacle monster. Don't take that out of context. But the thing is, yeah, you saw that console. I just didn't take a closer look at it. We need the oxygen and the fuel up and running, but we also need all power up and running. So that's what we're gonna do next. Go back. You didn't push those both buttons. Oh shit. Then you needed to go back. That is monsters. I pushed both of them because I could. Hello? Hello? I think I actually need to go down there. No! Oh my god. Oh my god. It actually got bounced off up there. What the fuck happened? I don't know. I'm just gonna go. Jesus, that was. I thought he already killed me, but no man. It didn't even do a single point of damage. Let's see. Alright. Oh, forgot about that actually. Oh, both of them are dead. The other one is missing an arm. Are you actually? I don't know. He is missing it. It's up his back. His buttocks. What the hell? He was picking his ass while he died. Screw you, man. I cannot actually... Oh, there we go. I could actually jib the zombie there. That was hilarious. I love doing that bug. But I cannot jib you. I was wondering many hours what am I missing. Jesus, you just blew that bridge up. Hey, would you mind standing still? Thank you. Thanks for standing still, gobber. That's what the bull squids basically are. They're gobbers. Just gobble the ground or on enemies and everything. There we are. Oh. This was a very conventional part in this this whole chapter. There's the barnacles up there. That barnacle, or I mean the bull squid still actually hasn't noticed me. I'm here. Although he already should have, and I don't know what the hell you're doing there. I don't want to make that out of context, but... There you go. Both of you will be jibbed. Gory red pieces and thin red paste. That's what Half-Life 1 at least said. Oh, there's the elevator. Like, remember when I said that the elevators, you can use them, but more conventional and even safer ways are the ladders. Well, I can use the elevator here, but like I said about the safety. Yep, everything's totally fine. Sure. I'll get there. I'll get down there. Sure, don't worry. I'll get rid as soon as it'll start working. Holy shit. Why'd it get down there? But more safer without any biohazard damage would have been just to use the ladder.
Freeman, who would have thought you'd still be alive?
I know, right? God damn it, I'm still taking biohazard damage. There we go. Gotta go up here. Radioactive sounds, Geigers, everything.
Welcome to real life, Mr. Chen.
Yeah, indeed. Don't use elevators. There's a disaster going on. It's like in real life, actually. You can use this, but that lift has no purpose but to just circle around the whole section here. All right, so we gotta restore all powerful, boy. What the hell, power here?
This is my hiding spot, and I'm not moving until the situation is drastically improved. Now go away, and don't tell anyone I'm here.
Fair enough. First time I encountered that scientist, I was like, what the hell? Yeah, indeed. I read that elevator, Freeman. That was close. He'll regret that, indeed. Yeah, I think you should have said, like, put here, or something like that when I put the power up. Because he didn't jib, even if the power was on. Alright. Push. Back to this section. Hi. Really? You're not gonna say anything?
You still say there's nothing to chaos theory?
I think I should say something like...
Excellent.
Yeah, there we go.
Someone has restored all power. We'll have the engine up again in no time.
Indeed we will. Thank you very much. I was just waiting for that. Someone has restored all power, yeah. He doesn't even take into account that he saw me walk here with an HEV suit. With a freaking hazardous suit, and then walked back and he just said, someone has restored all power. He didn't even bother to ask, like, did you restore all that power? Damn. We'll have the engine back up and running again. Whoa. There we go. I never, like, understood how you could take no damage with this fall. It was like every time I just took the ladder, I cannot even jump up on the elevator ladder, or the whatever that is, the bridge there, from the ladder. So I just always did this. Thankfully there's this. But if you already took so much damage from the barnacles you didn't see up there, it might have already been like depleted, yeah. This is what I need to do next. I love the physics of these bots. There's a little less lower. What the hell? I mean this, or it's probably this. Yeah. Oh, why did I drop down? God damn it! I know. What did I save? Actually, I'm curious. Oh, come on, it was here. Damn it! Actually, I'm gonna reload that save. Was it a quick save? Was no. It was right here. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Well, sadly it's this part, but I'm still gonna restore the. Wait a minute.
Excellent.
Oh, never mind.
Someone has restored all power. We'll have the engine up again in no time.
Yes, someone did. Yeah, it wasn't me. Oh, I'll say that much. It was someone. It was me, actually. It was me. Why didn't he notice? So it's that ledge right there, this one. Every single time. I'm not gonna quick load because it's not my quick save slot, but wait, what happened? That's if you to laugh because it crashed. I tried to alt tab and it crashed. Alt tabs previously. Yeah. Alt tabs previously worked with the game, but this time, half the time it just crashes. Yeah, just one tip, one single tip, to not take freaking fall damage in that section. I didn't even notice it was there. Very good. At least you get to see the wonderful intro once again. Alright, there we go. Load game. What's this save? Is it like when I'm already here? Oh yeah, it's already when I'm here. No, that's fine. Doesn't matter. At least we got our health back. We didn't lose any more armor than that. I like the physics of these boxes, I wanted to say. There's the, you can actually just boost yourself.
Go, Speed Racer, go!
Indeed, you can boost yourself with these. And it's like just moving with a Speed Racer or something like that. Yeah, but I want to push that, but I don't want to take any more. Ah! Damage. Jesus. This can kill you, really? Perkele vittu. Ah! 23, so I'm just gonna die to this bullshit. Thanks. I've completely failed. And I still took some damage, but at least I have this. Oh, yeah, there we go. You know I should do this part right? I always thought it was like this, but... Because I immediately just started looking around, like, what? I'm probably not the only one who did it like that, but yeah, in any case. Yeah, I knew you could actually climb up here. Gordon Freeman is a real ninja, actually. Yeah, just like that. Even 5 years back, I was that dumb.
Holy cow! Looking like Duke Nukem!
Yeah, he goes on the vents with that speed. I go on that freaking pipe with that speed. Yeah, I always learn something new. It's worth replaying, actually, Half-Life. You always learn something new on each section. I should have just done it differently. Go that way, please. Up, and away. No, I didn't make it a sound. The landing sound, I believe, is still just triggered by these guys. I mean, when they hear me land, they just immediately go like, "Hey, what the hell? There's some sound right there." Same goes with the ladder. Yeah, just look at that. What the hell here? I landed right on top of it. Run! Alright, Barney, what otherwise? Take cover. Because I will trigger that. Oh.
Rode hard and put away wet.
Because I will trigger that frigging rocket engine right now. Alright. Do you want me to say goodbye? Sayonara. Ready? There we go. Burn in hell, you little piece of shit. Oh my god, how fitting that is. Seriously. Sorry, the excellent sound didn't play. Yeah, you can play that again if you want. Oh. I don't know if Barney took any cover, but... No. I was expecting him to get gypped since the boxes of dynamite were right next to him, but never mind.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Indeed. Oh god. Yeah, the thing is, you might have actually noticed that I just took some fire damage there, but actually didn't take any fire damage. Or maybe it was such a small an amount that it just doesn't show in your health, yeah, ever. This is something else for falling. Uneven ground and you just get bumped. Don't take any fall damage. Yeah, there's water down here, thankfully. And some biohazard waste right here. But we do get the revolver from another Barney, somehow. Because Barneys usually just get the Glocks, yeah, and not the revolvers. Which way is it? It's not that way. Quickly to the top. There we go. So we're almost at the very end of Blast Pit here. I think. Because now that we actually got away with that freaking beast, we actually have to find the rail system that scientist guy mentioned. Take full damage. By the way, I actually...
I'm busier than a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest.
Well, thankfully I'm not as busy right now. But yeah, the thing is, I've fallen down there and just swum all the way through with my suit power even. I didn't take like any health damage, but it just takes you back down there. So in case you just go for a ride, it just puts you back there so you can actually heal up and not do that again. It only will cost you health and armor. There we go. This looks perfectly safe. Again, I'm not afraid of heights, but like... Oh, there we go.
Nobody jacks with our independence.
Nobody jacks with Black Mesa. Our facility. And you just did a resonance cascade. I mean, I did a resonance cascade on it. I guess I have jacked with their independence right now. Oh yeah, Q, by the way, yeah, it's just the quicker way to switch between two weapons, yeah. Take some damage nonetheless, even though I should have actually just dropped on this.
I'm good.
Yeah, I should have dropped on this, so I could have actually crushed the head crab there, but yeah. What? I just ate the freaking trip bomb before I just equipped it. Yeah, there we go. That was hilarious. Anyway, can I equip that again? Oh, it's fixed now. Yeah, this version might have even more bugs than the Steam version, but that's why I'm not playing it. Part of the reason, at least. But I feel like I will have to do the Steam version for the expansions, because I didn't even get them to work on this. So I will do Opposing Force and Blue Shift on the Steam release, 2003 or 2, I guess. Power up. Oh yes. The Gargantua. First time you saw this, you were immediately like, run, you little piece of shit! No! That was pretty close already. You need patches if you want expansions. I tried those. And this is the latest version and the latest patch for it, but nope. Frozen Force did not work. Maybe I need the retail release of Frozen Force just for it to work, I don't know. Why am I trying to destroy with that? Why aren't you dying? Hello? Now he died. Freaking 50 bullets to kill him. Bulletproof headcrab. I believe these, yeah, the armor station or the HEV stations give you like 50 armor, but the health stations only give you 40. Oh?
Mister, you can get the power on. That train will take us straight to the surface. I would try it myself, but it's a long way down the generator room. And there are things in the way.
Yeah, that thing is in the way, indeed. I fear no man, but that thing scares me. I have to say it scares you, yeah. There we go. Really?
Let me out!
Let me out! Those are all Quake 2 sounds, pretty much. There's no kill me sound, kill me now sound yet, but yeah. Kill me now. Let me out. Jesus!
Tastes like a chicken.
Shut up. Sorry about Shadow. He always likes to, how would I say, spam the low-end quotes as if it's actually Shadow Warrior. No, it isn't. I know you like sword, your personal weapon, but Gordon likes crowbar, his personal weapon. Buddy Hops.
This is not a way.
You're
pissing me off.
It's not a comedy either. You're pissing me off. Indeed, Duke, he is pissing me off too. To be honest. My thoughts exactly. Oh, I got 2 grenades for my... Well. Bullshit! What kind of a range for explosions is that? Seriously, just look at that. Just, why? Let's see that again. I think I even jibbed there. Come on. Freaking loading screens. I'm gonna save here. I don't know what causes the explosion. It wasn't even the,
look! You're coming apart!
But it wasn't even the Vorticon behind there, but apparently it was something. It wasn't even the Gargantua. Hello. Ooh, radioactive. Bullshit. Maybe it's not bullshit, but it's radioactive shit nonetheless. Would like to see some radioactive bolts. Oh. Where?
Looks like it's time for me to go postal.
Indeed it is. I don't even know where you're fired me from. Where? Oh, is he up there, actually? I don't know. Oh, yes. There we go. Hello. Almost time to red. I love that animation. You just the freaking bull squid just scares the player every time, but it's not even trying to attack or anything like that. Yeah. Sorry, man. Good riddance.
No.
He just likes to spam the sound commands, but who can blame him? They're free. They don't have any cooldowns and everything. And as soon as he heard that, why wouldn't he have spammed them? What? The turret didn't go down, huh? There we go. No, 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 no. Thank goodness. Shut up. What? Danger, high voltage. Maintenance shaft. What does that read? Track control. Alright, thank you very much. I don't know what that is, but it's probably gonna need that.
Jesus Palomino!
Indeed, I don't even know what that sound was. Nothing against you, just stomping by. Oh, explosives. Take that, you sneaky bastard.
Holy shit.
You can quit any day, Shadow. Right. I love... Oh, hello! I was about to say I love to, like, put those... What happened to him? I don't know. Put these mines here. And then alert them. Yep! Just like that. That's how I exactly did it. Let the second guy go, actually. Alien! I like how they can communicate. You got nothing. Oh. Would you like some pink on the inside ribs as well? Oh, he's not coming. Come on! Yeah, you went right through it. That's bullshit! You went right through my trip mine. That's bullshit. Complete bullshit. There you go. That's what I call pink holes in the inside ribs. Yeah, there's no alt fire for the revolver, but I think Black Mesa made it like was from the multiplayer. Yeah, in the multiplayer or Half-Life Deathmatch, you had a like you could aim further. So Black Mesa took that also from the multiplayer, but like made it iron sights. So you were aiming down the sights. Sadly, it cannot happen here. Power generator. Generator. Whoa, 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 whoa! Do not do that. I was about to shit my pants after that explosion would have happened. What I'm gonna do... maybe kill you first if you're still there. Woo! Thankfully he jumped right over the freaking laser. I don't know if the hitbox actually went right through it, but it looked like he actually jumped. I would have tried that again, though I don't want to. I don't know where I quick saved, but it's fine. Ding. How could I miss that? Anyone else want some? I got 3 more. You wanted one for one of your eye. I don't know, it looks like they have many eyes, but they only have like one eyelid there. Really need some help. I don't want to be here on this help right now. Maintenance area. I hear a zombie. Oh, it's right here. There's leeches here. And they can actually eat up your health a little bit, but... Alright, now the water will be... Jesus. Will be out in a moment, so the leeches will actually die. Sadly. Although, Actually, pretty good that they died. Yep. It was pretty nicely detailed back in the day. Like, Half-Life already did the same with the cockroaches, but like this. Damn. Alright. Let's see. Well, I came from here. I'm actually gonna go further up, I believe. Or can I go further up? To the mid-level. Figured out how to do sound commands. Got a quote from Evil Dead 2 for my first one. Nice. Are you actually using the same, what is it, Streamlabs OBS as I am using? This looks dangerous. Oh, indeed it does. Didn't get hit by that. Oh, now it's actually activated. I can only get like 77 health out of this. 71 health, sorry. What was I thinking? I thought I had 37 health. I don't know how to make them within Streamlabs OBS. Yeah. Let's see. I can teach you if you don't know how to do random sound commands like I have done, for example with the Duke command and everything. Check in. Are they finally down here or what? Wait. No, there's a different level. Should have gone to the upper level here. Yeah. Where's it? Oh, it's there. Yeah. It's just circling around the place. Ooh. Wait! I'm suddenly flying. That's flying skills. What the hell? You can barely tell that the oh, Jesus, the freaking hound dive was there, but damn. No blood loss was detected! Jesus. How many of you are there? Shut up! I feel like that's actually gonna explode. Yeah. Thought so. There we go. Betrayals, Hans. Finally, some freaking health. Oh, actually, I'm gonna be very, very much further from that. Sometimes even the range of those freaking explosive crates or something else that I just cannot imagine. But at least they're bigger explosives, so I can barely understand that they have like even bigger range than these freaking mines, but these mines are just this small. Like I could showcase you. Wait, put it on a safe height maybe. They're that small, but they still cause one hell of an explosion. Very big explosion that is. I think I'll reuse this. No, I didn't actually. No, I might have been on full health already. Alright, so let's go back. I think we turned down the power. Right. Down here. Let's do that freaking radioactive mucus down there. Hazardous wastes. Blah 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 blah. I don't know what that rates. I will kill this. Go back. That was a small map, actually. I don't know why they made that so small, but yeah. No. You almost lightning bolted your friend. One trip mine more. So I could control the track right now, I think.
You're never gonna make it. You better go on without me.
Alright. Well, Gordon Freeman usually does. Go alone. So I hope the power works, actually. How am I gonna pass you by? Uh-oh. Love when it's doing an attack like that, but... No, you're not seeing me. Oh boy. The power's on. Alright, we're gonna kill you, you little piece of shit. Good landing, you small son of a bitch. Wasn't too small, was he? There we go. Power's back on. We can finally ride our tram here. I gotta turn the... Oh, shit. Yeah, it's actually on right now, so I better not walk on the track right there. Yeah, so I gotta turn it. There we go. And on we go to the next chapter. What? Oh, there we go. Next chapter, pretty much, I think, yeah. I think it's on a rail. Finally. Whew. It's been one hell of a stream, to be honest. On a rail, yep. Hello, Barney.
Freeman, I've been waiting for you. One of your scientist pals said to give you a message. You're supposed to take this old rail system up to some kind of satellite delivery rocket. I don't know where it is exactly, and the old guy was so worried about getting out of here alive, he didn't tell me. Main thing is, the military aborted the launch, so when you do find the rocket, you'll have to get up to the control room and launch it yourself. He said something about a Lambda team needing the satellite in orbit if they were ever going to clean up this mess.
Wow. That's our objective then. I don't know if you're actually gonna pull that switch there while I'm just going forward. No, what an asshole. He's not actually pulling the switch. Alright, there we go. But in fact, that might be... Let's see. I've streamed for like 3 hours. That could be it for me. Let me actually just leave it there, yeah. The thing is, I will continue this maybe tomorrow. I'll see if I can transfer the same to the Steam version instead, if it would be easier, but if I can't, then I'm just going to stick with this version in any case, because like, it keeps on crashing on every alt tab and every such thing, but in any case, I'm going to save it right there, and continuing it tomorrow, I guess. Oh, shit. Ah, it crashed, yep, of course. Well, it's actually very fitting that it did. But I will do the expansions in the Steam version. I think it's just much easier, but otherwise, let's see who we should raid. I think Quake Angel's on her trip to the New Orleans. Oh, there's actually many to host here. Let's see. Pilot Hunter, he's streaming Quake. I think it's Pilot Hunter TV. Yeah. So otherwise, I'll try and continue this tomorrow if I have the time. Most likely I will, but in any case, it is Bon Voyage and
Do I smell a newbie?
Oh, one gamer guy, thank you very much for the follow. Much obliged for the last moment there. But yeah, it's Bon Voyage and best of luck to your future endeavor. See you tomorrow. Get Pilot Hunter.
Do I smell a newbie?
The log. Thank you very much for the follows. So otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. So goodbye for now.